Hey, babes, tell me if this is you. Have you ever stepped off the scale and let one little number ruin your whole day? Ugh, that was totally me for so many years. Like maybe you crushed it on vacation, no overindulging, no regrets, only to come home and see the scale tick up and feel like you blew it. Or maybe you feel like you blew it on vacation. It's so easy to let these old thought patterns creep in. But what if you didn't have to let the scale decide your story? And redeciding your story would unlock you losing weight and for the last time. You're listening to the Lose Weight for the Last Time podcast, where we ditch the diet drama and make weight loss fun. I'm your host, Laura Conley, certified life and weight loss coach. And today on the show, we are back with the Drop 8 Diaries with my client, Meghan. And we are diving into that moment of panic when the scale doesn't reflect our efforts and what to do instead. This is our second session with Meghan in our Drop 8 Diary series. She's just 3 days into her month-long goal. So you guys are hearing this on a Tuesday. We checked in last Wednesday. So really it was only like 2 days into her month-long goal. And this was actually just supposed to be a check-in, but it was so good that I was like, oh my God, we have to make this an episode. She's already facing that all too familiar mind drama about fluctuations on the scale. You guys are going to get so much out of this. You are going to see yourselves in her. You're going to learn 3 key things inside. Number 1, how to stay committed to your protocol even when the numbers wobble. Number 2, why the scale is often lying about your progress. And number 3, how to coach yourself through the gold star perfectionism that can sabotage your journey. And there's a powerful shift we uncover, how redefining success as just showing up can actually get you farther faster. So if you're ready to stop chasing the scale and start trusting yourself, stick around for this episode of Lose Weight for the Last Time. Okay, Meghan, what do you got? What do you need coaching on?
Okay, so 2 things is I went on vacation last week and I did not gain weight and it was awesome. And then I got back and a couple days later, the scale is up like 1.5 pounds. Okay.
Well, first of all, let's celebrate that you didn't gain weight on vacation. Cause like, seriously, like just go with me for a second. Like 5 years ago, did you ever think that was possible? Like,
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I would have gained 5 pounds on vacation, on a 1-week vacation, easily.
Really. And the other thing I think is important to like celebrate and congratulate you on is like, for most of us, it's more fun. Like, was it like just genuinely, was it more fun or less fun or the same amount of fun as 5 years ago when you gained 5 pounds?
Oh, more fun. My husband and I do this app, this Agape app, where it asks you like questions every day. And today, literally the question was, what's something that recently happened that made you feel lit up and happy to be alive? And I put that vacation, like just being together. I was noticing every sunset, every butterfly, every and I mean, I've always enjoyed our vacations together. Like, it's not like I would have been miserable in the past. I was not miserable in the past, but the joy and like just pure happiness and all because of my attention now to that, for sure.
Yeah.
That has changed.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So the scale's up 1 pound, 1.5 pounds.
So now my first thought is like, so maybe I did gain weight on vacation. Now that we've celebrated that, let's just throw it all away.
Okay, so when did you get back from vacation?
Friday night. Then it was up on yesterday.
Okay.
And it was down a little bit more, but today, but still a net up. So it was like 1.5 pounds up yesterday and 0.5 pound down from that. So it's still 1 pound up.
Why do you think you're up 1 pound?
I honestly don't know, because the past several days, like truly, I have been honoring my protocol, like 10 out of 10. Like, the only thing I can kind of like guess is that it's super hot outside and I'm drinking a ton of water and like, is it like a water retention thing?
What do you think the coaching's going to be?
Oh my gosh. Throw my
Okay.
scale away. I literally was like Googling different scales this morning.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's,
So
that's
first
where I was
off,
going.
it's so normal, but honestly, like losing weight is two steps forward, one step back. Like it really is. And so like the coaching here is like just keep going and see if we can live into the science hat, the math hat instead of like the drama queen crown, right? Like can we put our science hat back on? Can we put our math hat back on? Like it's just math, it's just science. If you just keep going, you will lose the weight. Now, maybe you're in a plateau, but we don't know that yet. I don't like to be like, you're in a plateau when we've only really been coaching on this for a couple days.
Hmm.
And okay, what day is it? It's Wednesday. So you've been back from vacation for 4 or 5 days. Like, I always like to give myself a week to just kind of like even out from the inflammation, from the heat, maybe from the water. Like those are great answers. That could be why you're up on the scale. And I also love to like call out like that, yeah, the scale's going to fluctuate. It just is. And it doesn't have to mean that you gained any fat. Like it
Right.
really could be that you are just drinking a lot of water, or maybe you're getting your period, or maybe you're about to ovulate, or whatever. But we'll start to get really in tune with those cycles. So you'll know, like, I know I pop up 1 pound right before I ovulate and 1 pound right when I get my period. And I know it'll just go back down. And it's not fat, it's just our bodies fluctuate, and that's normal. And so if we can remain committed to our protocol versus the scale, I feel like it takes a lot of the drama out of it. So the coaching here, just knowing you and knowing your protocol, is like, let's just stay the course and see what happens and see if we can trust in the inevitability that if you just don't quit, you will get there.
Right.
What's coming up for you in your brain though?
I should know this already. Like, duh. I know this. Why am I Googling body fat percentage scales?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, my brain does that too. It's like maybe it's muscle. Like maybe it is muscle.
Right.
But here's the thing is like diet brains die hard. So like I would offer to you to like just put your hands on your heart and like love yourself. Oh, I'm just having a little bit of like a diet brain moment. Like it's okay. Like we are not going to do,
Normal. Yeah.
yeah, it's normal. Like we're not going to do a green juice cleanse. We're not going to get some $400 scale. We're just going to stay the course. And I promise you, and this is like what gives me so much relief is that if you just do the next right step, which is just to honor your protocol without changing anything within 24 hours, 48 hours, you will feel the relief. You will go down on the scale. I promise you. We think that if we do a green juice cleanse or order the scale, that's going to be the answer and that's going to give us the relief, but it's not. It's just going to send us back into this yo-yo diet drama cycle. And so, in order to break that, it's like, how can I just take the next best step and the next best step? Knowing that you have a coach and knowing that if this is a true plateau, there's always only two reasons you're not losing weight. Your brain needs a little bit of tweaking to honor your protocol, or your protocol needs a little bit of tweaking to get some more fat off your body. And that's, we can look at both of those things. I just don't think it's time to look at either of those things yet, unless you're coming to me and you're like, I'm only honoring my protocol like 70% of the time. Then there's probably some coaching for us to do there.
Right. No, I mean, this week for sure, it's been like 100%.
Yeah, I notice when it gets really hot, my body likes to hold on to a little bit of weight too, and I can feel it. Like I can actually
Right.
feel it, like in my hands, and like I can just tell. And also the thoughts about like, I should know this, like, why am I like all of that? Like, again, normalize that for yourself. This is normal. I'm learning. This is a process, right? Like, that just really helps me. We're either learning and growing or we're winning. Like, so you're just learning how your body likes to release weight. And that's okay
Right.
at this
Oh my
stage
gosh.
of your weight loss.
I saw a friend of mine posted like all this stuff that she's learned. Today's her 50th birthday, and she was like sharing, like, here's what I've learned in my 50 years. And one of them, I'm probably gonna mess this up, but it was like, it's good to be green. Like if you're green, that means you're learning, and if you're ripe, you rot. And I was just like, oh, I love that. I really love that. Um,
It's so good. If you're ripe, you rot. And like,
yeah.
I just think diet culture teaches us 75 hard, 21-day fix, whole 30, that there's an end date. And it's like, actually, no. Like, yes, you're going to get to your goal and you are going to weigh exactly what you want to weigh. And also, this is like a lifelong process. Like, this is a
Right.
practice. Like, we are going to be practicing maintaining beautiful, vibrant, radiant health for the rest of our lives, as it should be. Yeah, I love that. You're green.
That's right.
We're all learning, and there's always levels to upgrade. And I think that that's appropriate. We get into all or nothing mentality, diet mentality, when we think like we should know, I should already be there by now. There's an end date. Like, no, this is just a beautiful practice. And like, if it's true, you are going to get your goal. Why not enjoy the ride?
Right. Right.
Hey, babes, are you picking up what we're putting down? Are you seeing yourself inside of Megan's struggles? If you want our help, we are helping you for free. Take our weight loss quiz where you can find out what specifically is blocking you. Go to the show notes or ymx.laraconley.com/party and check it out. From there, we are going to help you with really awesome tips and tricks that will help you to lose weight for the last time, just like we're doing with Megan. So again, it is ymx.laraconley.com/party. And yes, we are working on getting you guys a better URL. So tell me how you want to create this goal. From what energy do you want to create this goal?
From like fun, ease, confidence.
Yeah. So that's a little bit of homework, and you don't have to like, really do anything other than live into the question of like, how can I be a little bit more easy today? How can I have a little bit more fun today? How can I loosen the grip a little bit? How can I trust in this process a little bit more?
Right. Yeah. The loosen the grip is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And just trusting yourself that, again, it's a contradiction, but the when doesn't matter. The when is none of our business. Our business is the what, just showing up every single day and taking care of ourselves, which is what you're doing. And then the results really, truly will be inevitable. So do you know any of the answers of the questions? Like, how are you gonna have a little fun today? How are you gonna be a little easy on yourself today?
I've been reminding myself of like, I don't have to be perfect. I just have to be 1% better to make progress. And that is easy. That's like not a heavy lift. I've also been thinking like within my protocol, there's so much choice and so many foods that I love. And so that is easy.
What energy would you say you're in right now? Like, if you're being super honest.
Not like super white knuckle grippy, but just like I'm really ready. Like I'm just
Okay. So this is where I want you to hold space for yourself and be like, oh, I'm just really excited. I'm just really excited about this goal. I'm really ready for this
Mhm.
goal. That shifts it for me. Like, I was noticing yesterday in my business, I'm like, I have so much to do and I have so much on my calendar. And then I was like making myself bad and wrong for having all these things. And I was getting into hustle mode, graspy mode, like kind of what you were talking about. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, this is just because I'm excited about life. This is just because I like want to
Just
create.
want it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, just
want it.
want it.
So
Yeah.
And like trusting that you are going to get there, especially because you have a coach that's going to help you and hold your hand every step of the way. And that's where it can be helpful to like borrow my belief. Like, I'm not worried. You're going to get there. And again, if that's true, how can we lean into a little bit of fun, a little bit of ease, a little bit of like just 1% or 0.1% better today?
Right. Right.
And like, I'm just excited. I'm just really, really ready. And showing yourself too that like the white knuckly doesn't actually really work in the end, anyways, because what happens is we end up throwing in the towel because it's too exhausting. It's too much. We burn out. Okay, is this helpful? Like,
Yes.
what are your takeaways here?
Um, I think the takeaway is like it's that juxtaposition of like the time frame doesn't matter, but it does matter. And like just kind of relaxing a little bit because I know that has worked for me in the past. I know that has been what's made me successful. And I don't know, maybe it's just putting like this goal in a month is what's doing that. But no, because I've always had goals that are set around dates. So that's not it. Like,
Yeah,
um,
maybe it is a little bit too, because I mean, like,
right.
because of because it's public facing.
Right. Maybe that, yeah, maybe that's the difference is like, because I have had like, all right, my goal for this month is this, or my goal for the next 3 months. I've done that, before and haven't felt like this. So maybe it's like the public piece of it.
It's like, oh, I care. I want to do a quote unquote good job. Right.
Right. Okay. That's it. That's gold star stuff. I'm like, I'm worried I'm not going to get my gold star. That's what this is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm realizing the other day I was working with somebody. We have a consultant that's coming in and helping us with a few things. And he literally was like, this is the best kickoff call we've ever had. You get a gold star. You do a great job. And my brain just like lit up
Yeah.
like, and now I'm like making that connection. Like that's it. I'm like worried I'm not going to even give myself the gold star at the end of the month.
I mean, this is my favorite thread that we work on inside the Yummy Mummy is setting a goal, not achieving it, and then choosing to love yourself no matter what. I
And
like,
I'm not practiced at that, to be quite honest with you, because like in my first round, I achieved every goal. Like I did not have to practice not achieving the goals. Like,
yes.
I'm
Yeah.
very unpracticed at that. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like,
Yeah. And that's why there's fear because fear or disbelief or doubt or whatever, some nerves because we're just not practiced. So you haven't shown yourself that like you can miss a goal and still love yourself. And that is like actually the biggest confidence builder and booster there is because you show yourself, I'm willing to have my back no matter what.
yeah, yeah,
And it also shows you that your worth isn't on the line. Your value, your good enoughness, your awesomeness isn't up for debate. It's not on the line.
right.
That's inherent. You're awesome and gold starry
It's
and worth
good.
and perfect as you are. You don't have to earn it. You do not have to earn your feelings. You do not have to earn your worth. And this is like a lifelong unraveling.
Yeah, it is.
Now, all we're gonna do is just keep showing up and coaching and seeing what,
Right. No, okay, I'm right. All I have to do is just keep showing up.
yeah.
I'm writing that down.
hmm That's how you get the gold star. Showing up. And then if you don't show up, seeing how quickly you can catch yourself.
Right.
Because this practice is a practice, not a perfect. I know it's so cheesy to say out loud, but this really is a practice, not a perfect. And so the work isn't being perfect. The work isn't hitting every goal. The work isn't eating perfectly, quote unquote. The work is how quickly can I catch myself, learn from it, and course correct and love myself along the way. Like that's really the work. And if you're like, what does love myself mean? Like, all I mean is talking stupid sweetly to yourself. Like being willing to give yourself so much compassion, love, like talking to yourself like you would your kiddos when they're having a hard time and you're being the mom you want to be. I always have to use that disclaimer because sometimes I'm a little snippy. But my point is, it's like, can you talk to yourself so kindly, even if your lower brain's like, well, we don't deserve to like be that nice to ourselves or to let us off the hook. That's not letting you off the hook. That's loving yourself. And that's actually what helps you to achieve goals. I mean, there's even science to back it now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about something you said on the last coaching call. And I'm trying to remember how you phrased it, but it was like, even when something doesn't feel like a celebration, finding a way to celebrate it. I can't remember exactly how you said it, but I
Mhm.
wonder if that would be helpful for me too, is like in the moments when when I give myself a demerit, like if I can figure out a way to give myself a gold star for that instead, or something like celebrating even when I don't want to, sort of a thing, if that would.
Yes. Yeah, it'll help to rewire your brain to like look for what is working.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
maybe highlighting that question in your journal practice. How's your journal practice?
I mean, it's good. I'm journaling every day.
Amazing. Whoa. Big gold star. Multiple gold stars. That's amazing.
It's like maybe B minus B plus journaling because I'm not really going super deep. I mean, I'm tracking what I'm eating.
I brought that up was because maybe you go a little bigger in the celebration section. Like, what am I
Oh,
celebrating? What is working? Like, what am I doing?
okay. So to be honest, like sometimes I skip the celebration part, and then sometimes I skip the like, what am I going to eat tomorrow? What obstacles? Because a lot of times,
That's
like,
okay. Like, you have to make it work for you. Like,
yeah,
you don't have to do that part. You don't totally don't
yeah,
have to do that part. It's just there if you want it. It's like a buffet. The
that's
journal questions are really like a buffet. Like, what questions really resonate with me? What
right.
answer these questions like help me?
But I do like the idea of going deeper in the celebration. And I've also been thinking about too, because I know the emotional eating part has been something that I've struggled with. I've also been thinking about not just writing the food I eat, but like how I feel, like food and mood kind of a thing, like how I feel right before I eat it, or like,
Yeah.
okay, did I snack on that cheese stick because I was really hungry, or did I snack on that cheese stick because I was stressed out and needed a minute away from whatever was stressing me out? Like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah. I love that. How am I feeling? Like getting really in touch because it can be hard to know what we're feeling like in the moment. And even if you just guess, that can be helpful. Like I'm guessing that I was feeling X. I love the question, how am I feeling today and how do I want to feel today? And like I make myself, even if I'm feeling like only 1% anxious or stressed, writing that down because
Okay.
I like play whack-a-mole with it and I like stuff it down and I focus on the good feelings that I'm feeling. But sometimes it's both and I'm feeling a little anxious and then also really I could also be really excited at the same time. Or I could be feeling a little guilty or a little ashamed or a little nervous or a little overwhelmed, but I could also be feeling content or happy or whatever. So there's room for both. And when I give voice and light and acknowledgement to any feelings that I don't love, it helps me so much. My feelings just want to be acknowledged. They just want me to name them and then they can like chill.
Hmm. I think I definitely do that. Like I'm an optimist. Like it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, yeah, you're a little stressed. It's totally fine. You got this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly, exactly. And you like talk yourself out of it.
and just move on before I'm really ready to move on. Like,
That's what I do too. That's my
yeah.
tendency. And it's like, I can see where a lot of us would think that that would be helpful, but sometimes it
Mhm.
can be counterproductive.
Right. It's just,
Sometimes it works. It's just getting to know your emotional self really and what works for you. I hope you guys loved that episode. Remember, you have to go take our quiz if you want to find out what is blocking you specifically from your weight loss. This is the first and very important step in you losing weight for the last time and loving your life for the first time in a long time. So that website again, type it in right now, pull up your phone. Let's go. Let's do it. It's ymx.lauraconley.com/party. That's ymx.lauraconley.com/party. I will see you inside that quiz and your results. We're going to personally reach out to you with your results and things to do based on your unique archetype, based on your unique blockers. Oh yeah. And one more thing, follow this journey on Instagram. We're doing little check-ins throughout the week on Instagram. So my Instagram is @LauraConleyCoaching. Follow along there, DM me, let me know if you're picking up what we're putting down. I love you so much. Have the absolute best week ever. Ciao, ciao.